everybody? Welcome back to my channel. We talk about everything Maryland and DC. Today we're going to take a deeper dive into Rockville, Maryland. The reason I want to do this is because Rockville is a little bit tricky. You've got the City of Rockville, which is its own incorporated city, but then you have addresses that are Rockville, Maryland addresses that are not in the City of Rockville. And certain things only apply if you are in the actual City of Rockville. So today we're going to take a deeper dive and go through everything you must know if you're thinking about moving to or if you live in Rockville, Maryland. So let's just dive right in. So true story, last night I was with one of my YouTube clients, which by the way, I'm not kidding, YouTube clients are the best. They're so smart and savvy and I love them. Anyway, I digress. I was with one of my YouTube clients and she just bought a house. We just ratified a contract in Rockville, Maryland, but we were looking at several different houses in Rockville. And it's funny because I was trying to explain to her, you know, there's different taxes and this and that, and I didn't really have to explain anything to her. She's so damn smart. But it occurred to me that I need to do a video to really clarify the benefits and the cost of being in the incorporated City of Rockville versus just having a Rockville, Maryland address. So I'm going to show you some tax bills and I'm going to show you some real numbers so you can really understand what I'm talking about. I'm also going to show you how you can figure out if an address is in the incorporated city or not, because you can't tell just by the address alone. So stay with me and let's just get to it. So brief history of Rockville. Rockville goes back to colonial times. It was incorporated in 1860 and elected its first mayor in 1888. The city limits have expanded several times over the past years, and the population really skyrocketed after World War II. As of the latest census, the population of Rockville exceeds 61,000 people. But like I said, not all Rockville addresses are in the City of Rockville, and there are certain laws that govern the City of Rockville that are not going to apply to you if you're not within the city limits. So take a look at this map. This is the map of the City of Rockville. And I'm going to put a link to it below because if you're wondering if your house is in the City of Rockville, just put your address in and it will show up either within these boundaries, within these dotted lines, or it will be outside. And if it's in these lines, then certain laws are going to apply to you. For example, radon. For those of you who have not watched my other videos, radon is a natural gas that comes from the ground that is toxic and can cause lung cancer. It's very prevalent here in Montgomery County, Maryland, so it's something that we talk about when we're selling and buying real estate. Right now in Montgomery County, Maryland, the law says that the seller has to supply the buyers with the radon results of their house by settlement. If you're in the City of Rockville, you are exempt from this law. In other words, if the buyers don't do their own radon tests and get their own results, you as sellers do not have to provide them if you're in the City of Rockville. There are other exemptions, but I'm just going to focus on Rockville for now. So it's really important to know your location if you have a Rockville address, because as a buyer or even as a resident, if you're within those city limits, you're exempt. But if you're not, you have to provide them. Next, let's talk about property taxes, because this can make a big difference in your budget, you know, either when you're buying your house or just your general budget if you're living in Rockville, Maryland. Take a look at these two examples. The first one, you can see the address is in Rockville, Maryland, and you've got a Rockville property tax, a Rockville refuse charge, and a Rockville stormwater management fee, which comes out to be almost $3,000. My second example, also a Rockville, Maryland address, you have none of those fees or taxes. So both are Rockville addresses, both say that City of Rockville, Maryland in their property taxes, but one has all those extra fees and the other doesn't, because one's within the City of Rockville. So it's important stuff to know. Now with those extra charges on the Rockville tax bill that I just showed you, you do get some services. For example, with the Rockville refuse charge on the bill, that includes any trash and recycling pickup. So if you're not in the City of Rockville, that's going to be an extra charge for you. Also, if you live in the City of Rockville and if you have to get rid of anything, whether it's a computer or furniture, you name it, All you have to do is call the city and tell them, and they will set a free, it's including the charges, pickup for you 3 times a month. So it's a great service that the City of Rockville provides, but you do pay for it. But wait, there's more. If you're in the City of Rockville, you also get to pay for water and sewage costs. And this is a quarterly bill that you're gonna get from the City of Rockville that, depending on your water and sewer usage, will range. But to give you an example, here is a bill from the City of Rockville that'll show you a certain amount of water usage, and it came out to $267. And like I said, that's a quarterly amount. So it's going to reflect your water and sewer usage, but it's important to know that the City of Rockville is going to send you a bill every 3 months. Yeah, there's no doubt that there are some extra fees to living in the City of Rockville, and there are also some perks like that Radon exemption. In addition, the City of Rockville has an amazing social calendar. Here are some examples of stuff that they do. Movies in the park, Martin Luther King Day, the Lunar New Year, National Night Out, Rocktoberfest, Antique and Classic Car Show. In fact, Money Magazine named Rockville the best place to live in Maryland. The magazine cited Rockville's amenities, its shops and restaurants, and numerous parks. It also noted the city's low unemployment and, quote, ultra low crime rate. And they're right. Between the 67 parks that exist in Rockville, as well as Rockville Town Center with its shops and restaurants and outdoor ice skating rink and movie theater, there's so much to do in and around Rockville. Add to that the consistent high ranking of Rockville's public high schools. You can see here that Richard Montgomery is ranked number 5, Walter Johnson number 7, and Thomas Wooten number 8 in 2021 by niche.com. But I do have to tell you, these schools, they'll flip rankings depending on who's doing them and what year. But you can definitely count that they're always going to be in the top tier of the public high schools in the state of Maryland. It just can't beat it. Rockville just has it all going on. It's just a compilation of everything that people are looking for to call their home. It's really a great place to live. And I know it may cost a little more, but when you have those snowstorms that we get here in Rockville, the City of Rockville are the first people out that will plow the streets for us. So sure, you gotta weigh the pros and the cons, and I have another video, check it out, on the pros and cons of living in Rockville. But if you're thinking about living here, my team and I would love to help you. Call, email, text, morning, afternoon, night, we've got your back. And if you like these videos and want to see more, we're putting out content weekly on Maryland and DC. Please subscribe and tell your friends. I do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Bye.